Hello, beautiful mama. Welcome to the New Baby, New Body YouTube channel. Today, I'm going to show you the 3 moves that you should be avoiding postpartum and what you can do instead. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Megan. I am a health and fitness postpartum coach. I help mamas heal their postpartum bodies, create bodies that thrive in a loving, good vibes only community. So if that is you, welcome. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and like this video below. Also, feel free to comment. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if you're having any trouble with core engagement, breath work, all of that stuff. I am here to help. I love you guys so much. So let's get started. So there is 3 big moves that we want to avoid postpartum, okay? Now, it doesn't mean these moves are completely off limit. These are just the top 3 moves that if mamas start doing them right after they just had a baby without proper core engagement, they're actually going to be damaging their core even more. And that's not what we want to do. Eventually, I want you to do these 3 movements, which I will show you in a minute, with proper core engagement. But first, you must learn how to activate your deep transverse abdominals first. And that's exactly what I do inside my New Baby, New Body program. So be sure if you're like, oh, I need help with this, or I am ready to transform my body and finally create a healthy lifestyle, check out the New Baby, New Body program below. That is where we do all of the great work when it comes to working out, fueling our bodies, and also the mindset. The mindset's a whole nother level. So let's get to it. So 3 movements. Number 1, and I have my stool here because I'm going to show you guys how to do them properly without making it worse. Okay, so move number 1 is going to be your plank, okay? So this is going to be a full plank. And this plank, you will see, right? It can be just a plank hold, okay? It can be when you're doing burpees. So I'll see this a lot. My moms just go like straight to cardio and they just start doing burpees. And what are you doing? You're putting a ton of pressure, right? So I'm doing a burpee. Here I am in my plank position and I'm doing my burpee and I'm not engaging my core at all. I'm putting more and more pressure on that GR, and that GR is separating more and more, okay? You'll see it in burpees, mountain climbers, right? I'll see moms, more cardio, gotta do it. They're in this plank position again, and we're putting pressure on that belly if it is not engaged properly, okay? So again, plank is the most common one that you are going to want to slowly progress to before you go full plank, before you go full mountain climbers, before you go burpees, all of that stuff, right? Because if you watch here, you guys, if my core isn't on, belly is going to go down. It actually can create that coning almost, which is not what we want. The coning is an indicator you are not activating the corset muscles, okay? So number 1 is going to be your planks. I'll show you what we're going to do. Just slowly progress them in just a moment. Next one is going to be crunches. This is another one. We all are like, I gotta get my 6-pack. So what do? We do crunches. Okay, so I'm crunching. See how that belly just goes up here? Hi, how we doing? All I'm doing is creating pressure. This isn't a flat tummy, right? We want flat tummy. Okay, so if I'm doing crunches, I want to make sure my core is flat. How do we do that? Deep transverse abdominal work, okay? And also not lifting with your neck, okay? So that's a big one, not doing crunches right away. And once you do crunches with correct core engagement, they're great. They're awesome. Next one is going to be sit-ups, right? I see this. All my mamas who go back to CrossFit, whoo, watch it. Because what was CrossFit? Do tons of sit-ups. I did CrossFit for years. I competed in CrossFit. What are we doing? Just putting all that pressure on that tummy. On that tummy here. We're not properly engaging the core. We're just trying to lift up. It's way too much and it's just harming our belly. We don't want that, okay? So what can we do instead? For my planks. And you can do this, and you know, if you're watching any kind of workout, one of mine workouts, or any workout really, if you see that they're doing planks, boom, indicator, hey, I'm not healed all the way, I still have DR. I'm gonna go on a wall. Okay, so wall is gonna be your first progression. Next progression is gonna be down a little bit lower at an incline. Now, how do you know you're ready to go at incline? When you have that proper core engagement. So I'm gonna show you, this is a quick video. If you're like, I need to go more in depth, I need to learn this, New Baby, New Body program below, you know the deal, okay? So here I am in this incline. What I'm gonna be looking for my mamas is proper alignment. So number 1, where booty's not back, booty's not arched, we're nice and flat. Number 2, are they breathing properly? 360 breathing. If you guys don't know what that is, you need the program, okay? 360 breathing is inhaling, exhaling into the diaphragm, not through the chest and not huge belly breathing. Even breathing through my rib cage. Inhale, exhale. And if you're like, I need to know what that is, you know the deal. Okay, so before I do any kind of movement, I need to make sure my core is on, because I can hang out here in plank position all day and I'm like, I don't know what I'm engaging, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I have to like actually connect my mind to my body, okay? So that means I'm gonna take a big inhale, exhale. When I exhale, I am thinking about drawing belly up and in. I'm not sucking in, because if we suck in too, you guys, that's gonna create pressure. It needs to be flat, even, transverse abdominals. So inhale, belly releases. Exhale, draw belly up and in. I'm thinking about lift, 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 lift. It's gonna be your best friend. Everything is on right now, and I'm holding. Now I'm gonna start to move my knee. So if you lift your knee and immediately your tummy goes, which just happens all the time, right? So your tummy's engaged. The second my mama lifts her knee, oh, belly just went, oh, hi. Okay, I'm not ready yet. I gotta make sure when I lift my knee, core is on. This should feel so hard, even if you are crazy advanced on an incline. I can feel this. I've been doing this for how long? Lifting knee, ooh, that is hard, okay? And if it's not hard for you, you're not doing it right, okay? So that is gonna be your plank progression. Wall, more incline. Another lower level incline can be a chair or a couch if you have a lower couch. And then once you're like, okay, everything's going, I know how to correctly activate the deep transverse abdominals, I'm good to go, then you can start to move down to the ground. It takes a while. This isn't gonna take a week. This is gonna take months, okay? So don't rush it. There's no need. There's no need, okay? Next, crunches. So crunches is gonna be the one that everybody's gonna be like, I'm gonna do 1,000 crunches. No, I don't ever do crunches, you guys. I don't ever do crunches. My core has never been stronger. And I used to CrossFit deadlifting 315 pounds. I don't do any crunches. Never been stronger, okay, than I am today. And I do not deadlift like anything ever. So instead, we are gonna work on flat back here. The one that I like to first start out with, back into the low ground, learning how to, so we did core engagement at kind of a plank incline position. Now you have to do core engagement on your back, okay? Inhale, so it's the same thing. Inhale, exhale, core turns on. I'm thinking about lifting, never pressing out and down on that pelvic floor. We lift, okay? Lift and in slightly. Okay, core is on. Right here, I can hold this core and be like, and I could stay here and it'd be really challenging. But the next progression is heel lifts. So lifting up, and they can be really baby. Now, when you lift your heel, remember what's gonna happen for most moms the first time. They lift heel, belly goes, back goes, it's not into the ground anymore. Nothing's turned on. Okay, so we're not doing anything. Back stays in, core stays on, lift and lift. And you can slowly progress to lifting more and higher. Now, little trick, if it's too much here, you can also put your feet on a little stool so they're a little bit more elevated as well. So you can put a little stool and then lift that way. So it's not as much from, because sometimes even here, down here can be a lot. And if you're like, every time I lift, my core is going, put a little, I can even probably do the ball here. I can even put like a little ball so they're a little bit lifted here. Does that make sense? Okay, so that's gonna be kind of that deep transverse abdominal work instead of doing the crunches. So if you're like watching a video and somebody's doing like crazy crunches, you're gonna be like, oh, I gotta do this instead. I gotta do this move instead. It's gonna be just the same, if not more difficult, okay? And then now we have sit-ups, okay? Sit-ups are gonna be kind of that same similar thing with core activation of our crunches. So instead of sit-ups, I either like to do some side plank work or more deep transverse abdominal work, okay? And that can be, you can have legs lifted for a more advanced one here. So we go down, this is very advanced. So if you're like, that's too much and you can't keep core on, or if you have that coning, cut it, you're back down here. Heel slides is another one, okay? Heel slides. And then I'm gonna flip on over. So if you're seeing sit-up stuff, you know, following a free video or whatever, side plank stuff is great. You can also do side plank work at an incline, and let's just use my chair too. So if we're doing side plank work, okay, I can also do it at incline here if it's too much down on the ground. So I'm same thing, inhale, exhale, lift and lower, lift and lower. Let me show you guys what it looks like on the ground here, okay? The other fun one that I love is clamshells. And most people are like, oh, clamshells is for booty work. No, it can be, yes, but no, we're doing core work. So when I set up on my side, I'm thinking about lifting slightly up. Inhale, release belly, so belly comes out. Exhale, drawing up and in. blowing out evenly like into a straw or into a balloon. So it's not a, it's a even. You can even make like a sound, like a snake. And then I'm gonna open and close, open and close. And I'm thinking about lifting my knee with my core. So it's not glute, okay? So see how my belly is relaxed here and I'm just like not doing anything? Girl, no, you can do it. Inhale, exhale. And I don't have a huge range of motion. I'm just focusing on core engagement, okay? So that's a really great alternative. You're gonna also come down here if this is more comfy. Inhale, exhale. I find sometimes though, if we start here, it can be really challenging. Like you feel like your leg is so heavy just because it doesn't have the strength quite yet. So going at an incline or even up here onto a couch, okay? So those are the three things: planks, sit-ups, and crunches. Now, once you have the healing process, once you have the transverse abdominals engaging, then you can slowly progress to crunches if you have the right person guiding you on actually how to do crunches. Because most of the time, you guys, it's very rare I see anybody doing crunches correctly, okay? With correct core engagement. But if I can talk, if you guys have any questions on those, please let me know. If you are like, hey, can I do this movement? Is this one still good? Do you have an alternative? Let me know in the comments below. I love you guys so much. Don't forget to share this with another mama who needs it, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.